Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Road to 2000. This is going to be day number 39. Let's get stuck in. Yesterday was a weird one. Played 5 games, lost three, won two, but the first few I just kind of rushed, didn't really think about things and just blundered silly pieces. It was just weird. But anyway, look, we're going to play the English, and I'm just going to stick with one thing for the time being, and that is the English until either I get really sick of it or I don't know, maybe just need to sort of add something else at some point. But okay, so we take back with pressure on the queen. So the queen loses the tempo by having to go all the way back. With the Scandinavian, normally the queen either goes here or goes back. So that's fine, right? And now I think developing another piece is absolutely fine. And what we're going to do here is we are now going to fianchetto the bishop. Okay, that's fine. And we're going to castle. Right. Okay, so now ideas of potentially going in here, looking at this, and maybe looking at this as well. If we could sort of go here, that would be quite nice. This pawn is currently attacked once and defended. If we go like this, we're expecting castles anyway, so that move will probably be out of the question. So if I do this, wow, okay, so they take. So right, now we've got our bishop, which is now, look, we've got two eyes on this, so we're okay for the time being. Okay, so let's think about this quickly. How bad is the situation? Now, I think, obviously I'm being attacked here and I'm being attacked here. I think if we just go here with a check on the king, that gets the queen out of trouble. And then when they make a move, maybe just that, then we can move our king or just move this back. So that's not a problem. So we're going to do that. That's fine. Okay, so I'm now going to take back, and they can take this, and I can then put some pressure on the knight. But then, for example, if I move this, there is a check. So I could just do that. Now they're thinking about this now. They obviously realize that so they could just move the queen there to protect it. If they do that, okay, interesting. So I now take back. So that was slightly interesting. I mean, obviously now they can, right, so they get out the way. Now I need to be careful. So this queen can't come in here yet, defended by the pawn, and potentially, if this gets out of the way, the bishop as well. So I can take back that, but I don't think there's any point in doing so. I've got two eyes on this, but I can't really make that work. Obviously, I'm not going to take with the queen. So if I take first, I think the queen just comes in and then I'm sort of pinned down. So that doesn't really make sense. So I think maybe the best idea, and this is currently hanging, so I am going to go all the way back here. That's fine. Protect this. King is exposed. Don't like that. I think I'm going to, wow. Now queen can take this. So how about this? What about if I push on here? If queen takes, I take. And then I'm not in so much trouble, but Or do I just step forward with the king? Is that an option? But then I can see, yeah, do I just do that? Or is that really, really silly? Or how about that, my initial idea? Queen comes and takes. I take. So if I push this, I think you just fall back maybe. If you do, then I think I'm in a bit of trouble. So I think maybe, oh, it's risky, isn't it? That is risky. I know it's risky. I don't like it, but do you know, if I do that and it backs off, it gives me time to at least get out the way if needs be. Now, where do I go? H1. This has always been my problem. My natural move for a king when it's kind of in a bit of trouble or exposed is to always go into a corner. No, it's not. Sorry, what am I talking about? It's always just so. My natural feeling now is to maybe try and get this out the way over here or something and trying to sort of get behind some pieces. But I've noticed now there's a pattern emerging that I'm doing that, and the computer suggests afterwards, wow, that going in the corner is normally the best thing. So, okay, interesting. I go here, then what? See, I can't see a continuation once I've taken back. Obviously, there's a check there. Then I come in here. And then from here, I can't see any more. I can't really see it. Maybe I can. Yeah, actually, I can. Hang on a second. If I go here, well, I've got no choice. I can't. That bishop's coming in, isn't it? Right, I kind of have to do that, I think. I think bishop comes in now. Obviously can't do anything just yet because I've got my rook there. Need to kind of get this out. Ideally, would love that to be out now. Any point in me doing that? In fact, that's alright, isn't it? Because if I can get my knight over... Okay, now I think that's too late. Now I think I can do this. Oh, hang on, so wait. King f2. Bishop c5. King back here. Queen here. King can run. I think I'm alright. I think I'm alright. Here comes that check. Or do you do that first? No, because I can just get away. That's alright. I think I'm alright. Well, given the runaround a little bit. Also looking at the fact that the queen is lined up with this, although I think if I just push that at some point, they obviously just see that. So if I just go here and just pretend like I'm just supporting this pawn, occasionally it happens, occasionally, not today. Right, so I now go here and I think I'm all right. Now, I kind of have to go there. So we're expecting this. We can just go here. And then if this comes in, so yeah, we're just totally fine here, I think. So this is now looking okay. See, attacking this, defending this. This pawn is defended twice. I still think that's coming. If that comes, then what? I can just defend like that now. That's absolutely fine. Aggressive opponent. I like it. That was my style. before I started tilting out of my brain and just dropping elo like there was no tomorrow. So I want to get back in that confidence. That's confidence as well. When you start attacking, you kind of, I like that. But I also like the reserved play as well. I mean, everyone's got a slightly different style. Now, let me just think about what can they do. Maybe ideas of, nah, I'll just take ideas of doubling up, push that forward. If that happens, I think I just go here. Then the king goes to the side so they can still double up. Actually, they wouldn't do that. Right, here we go. Here comes the other. So, trying to think. Obviously, if I take that now, my queen gets taken. So I'm trying to think of some sort of tactic where that works. Oh, does that work? Oh, no. I thought for a second that might work, but queen covers that as well. So now how about this? Cheeky little check. I just want to get some pieces off the board right now, as you can imagine. That is coming off next. Queen, obviously. That's why I moved it here, so it's supported by a pawn. Now, if they take my queen, I will take back with this. So I'm expecting a check to come in. No, because then I just go here. So I like that move. That was nice. Happy to trade off now. That just gets made with this. Yeah, now it's looking good. Okay, again, I just take back with this. And we are up comfortably. I'll probably get a resignation now. I think when you kind of get to this point, you just realise, look, I think it's too much. Right, okay, so they want to play on, which is fair enough. If they push, I just take, and obviously if they take this, I've got two defenders. So I think for the time being, we get this out now, connect the rooks, and that should just be pretty much it. Pawn hangs there. Yeah, okay, cool. Interesting game. I mean, they just came flying out. And we just, we did our best. We did all right there. What are we thinking? I think 75 to 80. 86. I'm taking that. I will take it. Okay. So let's have a little go there. Right. This is what we're doing. English, and I'm liking it. Queen normally moves here or here. We're so used to this now. Okay, we do it with pressure, so we're developing as well. And they go all the way back. That's fine. Then we develop some more. Then we got our knight. We've been at times moving our knight to e2, and it kind of connects with these two. So I thought I'd just try it slightly different this time. And doesn't like that. Let's just stick with what we kind of did. So basically, we did that fianchettoed, castled, and then they pull in a nice move here in a second. So this was the move I take, and then obviously they've got eyes now with a fork on the queen and this. And I dealt with it sensibly. I mean, this is fine. That was a good move. I like that. We check, which is the only kind of move to kind of get out of that. And then they do that. Taking was fine. Moved that. Obviously a discovered check. So all sorts of things going on there. And then we thought to ourselves, okay, because of this discovered check potentially, if they want to take this, we can move forward and sort of apply pressure there. So that's absolutely fine as well. Then they give up a piece, which is very, very interesting. Computer really likes that, saying it's very precise. And I liked it as well. I just thought, okay, now my king is super exposed. Then to get out of the discovered check, they just castle. Good move. Now I come back. Why? Oh, okay. I suppose it was defended already, but what did it want? What did it want? Just take that piece. Okay. Right, okay. So then that was the move. That computer doesn't like. Now, obviously, I knew a check was coming and I could see the continuation, but we worked this out and we figured ourselves, hang on, it's all right. Now, I thought maybe a best move would have been this at some point in the next couple of moves. No, best move was, it was that. Oh, no, it was that. Okay, interesting. We move and then they do this. No, oh yeah, okay, just trying a cheeky little discovered take on the queen, but they see it, so doesn't matter. And now we are 3.3 up, and we're comfortable. We are comfortable. Now here, obviously, I can't take with this because then they just take with this, and then if my king comes in, then I'm in a bit more trouble because I think the queen then sort of, yeah, I'm just in a lot more trouble. So yeah, did the right thing there. What was the best move? Okay, so it wanted me to just force it off the board immediately. Fair enough. Okay. But we take like that. And then I was obviously looking at things like taking there and then the queens are sort of eyeing each other up, or maybe a check there, but obviously a queen could take. So I had a little look for tactics, couldn't quite see anything. I like that. So that I did that in the end because then this pawn was protecting the queen if I moved this with a discovered attack on the queen. They move to the side, which they have to, and then we take. That is nice. I like that. Now they take back, which means we don't lose, which means we're up a piece now, and another piece, but down a couple of pawns, and then from here it is just, yeah, they just resigned. So that's good. That was a nice. I like that. That was solid. Okay, so let's have another one. See what happens. Okay, we get the black pieces. E4, E5. Okay, maybe a Spanish, maybe an Italian, maybe the Scotch. Okay, we get an Italian. Oh my gosh. I'm going to stick to what I've been playing, which is the Rusu Gambit. I've started playing again in Blitz, the Traxler, which I will do at some point again. I really like it. It's really spicy. So we're going to do this. They might take the knight here. I often see that at this sort of 1600 level, they just take. The knight is quite an important piece because it comes out here and would stop, well, prevent a check. Okay, so they don't. So now we just push on here. The best move is actually going there and losing the knight. And then the queen comes in for a check. And then my king is not happy. But it looks like, okay, so they do that and we do this. That is the move. Still under attack. So now I think they'll probably go back. Because if you didn't know the first good move, I don't think you'll know the second one. Or sometimes it's just, sometimes you go with the flow and you might just sort of know his tactics. But yeah, obviously there, it's protected by the queen. There, looks like you just get to, okay, so now we go here. Defending this again. And then there is a continuation here, isn't there? What is this continuation? Okay, so it's that, because we're attacking this because it's defended by the knight, which is fine. They do that, and then we can take like so. What's the move? I think if I can castle. I think it's castle. I think it's castle. Okay. Check there. Things get a little bit saucy. They might just take. If they do, I think I just go here. Okay, so now I think, what about if I go here? What do they do? No, that's a silly move, isn't it? Why is it a silly move? Because if I do that, I think they just move this here. So obviously I can't do anything. So I think I'm just going to do this and take. Queen's coming off the board. That's fine. So they'll take and I'll take. This will still be defended by the bishop. That's fine. That's still defended by this and this. Currently hanging. Want to get this in there for a discovered. Okay. Well, what about that? Pinning it. Like that. Check there as well if that comes in. Yeah, I think if yeah, pawn a3, I think what do we just take? Okay, here we go. So now we're going for the check. Well, no, we don't. I think we just take. I think we take. And then we can take this. Like so. And then if we get this working together with this pawn, that's lethal, and that's not getting moved by anything except for the knight. We've got a check that we can bring in as well. Okay, so the check can come in like so. What do we check with? I think we check with... See, it's things like this, little fine details in a game. Sometimes which piece do you check with? So I'm going to check with this one because I think obviously the king can't go here, so it's going to go there, so this would still be in line with it potentially. I know this pawn's in the way and the bishop's in the way, but that seems to make more sense to me. Now if I pull back here and do this, you can take, it's then I can check again, can't I? Check again, and then I'm going to take this and I'm going to mess up your pawn some more. Now I have said in a lot of my videos that I'm not just going to take for the sake of it and stuff like that, but in this situation, again, I think fine details will help me kind of get to the end of this game. So, and I think maybe even go here. Why that? So that I don't double up my pawns? Or do I just go straight up here and attack that? If that does happen, okay, so let's say this is going to happen next. They take, we take. So I think we're fine here. We're a pawn up. Do we do this? No, I think we go here. I think we do this. Now they can take if they want to. Now my idea was to, yeah, okay, so we thought they might do that. Now we're going to do this. Why are we going to do this? Because we want to come in for a check. They'll take, we take, king moves, we'll take this. Sorry, king moves there. They take back. Wow, interesting. That is really blimming interesting and annoying. Okay, they could go there and attack it. We would just go here. So I need to be a little bit careful. So, oh, okay, maybe even. Do you know what? If I take, they take, I take, they move. I don't know. I can't get that trapped. I cannot afford to get that trapped. So how do I do that? How do I deal with this? Okay, this is how we deal with it. They know they win a pawn, they win that pawn, and then they win this pawn. Right, next move is going to be that. Well, it's not. I think the next move might be this. And then, okay, if that happens, let's just think about this, right? If that happens, we know the next move is going to be this, because then the rook can't go anywhere. So if that does happen, I will take, and then so I might just do that now, or I might just get the king involved. I'm just going to do that. If they move over straight away, I'm just going to move here. So we're thinking rook b1. Now I think I'm going to be pawn behind when all of this finishes, but wow, wasn't expecting that. Okay, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. I'm happy. Again, I just wanted to... Okay, so now obviously I can't just go back and check and take this pawn. So I'm going to get this off the board. Am I... I've got two pawns coming down at me. But... this pawn can be stopped easily and the king can just jump in front. Do you know what? So I am fine. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. Now this can only really deal with stuff on dark squares. So this is real powerful. Now if I go here, what about if I go here? See, I'm trying to trap it now. Then obviously you couldn't take. Just slip in there. Right, so here we go. This is me trying to trap it. Wow. See it? I don't get it. Yesterday I was feeling sharp, fresh, positive, confident, you name it, and I was feeling it. Anything great, I was feeling it. Today I'm feeling a little bit tired, just kind of like, oh, what's going to happen, blah, blah, blah. And then you come out and you play better chess. It's weird. So I don't actually know anymore. I give up in terms of knowing what the when's best to play chess and stuff. So okay, we're going for another check. They can't come in here. Could go in there, but we're just going to take this pawn, and then the king's gonna. Yeah, so they cannot. Right, these two bad pawns. So what we are now going to do is, we don't want. In fact, by the time the king gets over here, because the only thing you can do now is push on some pawns here, and we can deal with this one. So I think we're just going to try and, if we go, we're just going to go here. That's fine. Then we're going to go in here and just try and clean up the pawns and try and make sure that we don't mess anything up. Okay, so we can just go like this. Absolutely fine. And then we can, if they go any further, we can just take. So I think now we'll do this. If they go like that. Okay. If I slip back in here and then go here, I can threaten this. If they push on, I take, and then I've just got a clear journey home. So that's what I'm going to do. That is my plan. If they push on now, I can just go here. Perfectly safe. King can't come in here because of the king. This is an endgame, but it's an endgame that is just losing for them, as long as I'm not stupid and do anything ridiculous. Again, if they push on, I can just take and then resign. That's just winning. So yeah, let's have a little look at the game review. Now we have been 1600 in the past. We've been 1700 once upon a time. I don't know how long ago it was now, maybe 4 or 5 months ago. And we just fell off a cliff. We just I don't know what happened. You tilt, you lose a shed load of points, you lose your confidence, and then you try doing different things that you weren't. I don't know. The psychology of chess is really bad. So look, we know what we can do. We know we're still better than this. So we're gonna get back up there soon, and we're gonna start really sort of pressing on, because yeah, it just happens. Like, we all go through bad spells, and there's going to be a lot more bad spells. But anyway, let's have a little look at this. And okay, so we went for the roost again, but yeah, the computer, by the way, always hates this. But it is played. It's played. That was the right move. Right move. Yeah, that comes out. Oh, he wants that taken first. Right, that's fine. And then they do that. No, what did he want there? Oh gosh, wow, I missed that basic tactic. And I missed the basic tactic because I play this kind of setup a lot. So I was looking at the sort of the usual moves, and I completely missed that, which is really bad. Although saying that, okay, so you go here, defending the check, defending this, and I just take, so that's not good, and then I'm attacking that. So yeah, that is a great move. They take back. Yeah, that's fine. They take. And then from here, it's just kind of, they wanted me just to take the pawn. Messed up their pawns as well. And then I could take it then. Yeah. Oh, no, it didn't want it. What did it want? Oh. I sat there for about a minute talking about this and deciding which rook to kind of check with. Now, my reason I told you at the time was to keep this rook on d8, because at the same time the king couldn't move here because of the bishop, and then it just had to move over there. So I tried to figure it out, but look, the computer just, it is what it is. Then that check it doesn't like. I just thought, okay, let's just take some pieces off the board. I felt comfortable here with their pawns like this and these doubled up pawns. Things coming off the board at this moment in time, I was happy with that. Now this, I thought was quite sly. That was a very nice move. Very nice move. Now I was more worried. I think a good move for them would have been this. Why that? Because then the next move could have been this. Oh, no, sorry, I lie. Sorry, rook just comes here. I completely missed that. So maybe if you go there, then you go there, and then you can just... Yeah, no, I was... Okay. I wasn't in as much trouble as I thought. And then they set the pawn. And then I was happy. I was happy exchanging. And then here, computer's got me, it's got me slightly in front. Slightly in front. And it doesn't like that. And it's pretty equal at the time being, although I still thought I was going to win this. And then I do this. And then there's that. And we kind of set that one up. Yeah, we're just taking that. Oh, it wanted the check first, didn't it? I know it just wanted to push. I still couldn't do anything. Right. Wow, okay, yeah, it's even better. Hang on. Yeah, cool. And then here, yeah, it's just totally winning. There's nothing more to see here really. But yeah, anyway, look, slightly better performance than yesterday and I think the day before, which was a bit kind of bit iffy. But anyway, listen, guys, I just want to say there's been a few extra subscribers lately. So again, if you've joined, really happy to have you, and I'll try my best to please. If you've got any comments to make, feel free to do so, good or bad. I'll take them all. And other than that, I just want to say again, for all the people that are continuously watching a lot of my videos, I really, really appreciate your support. I'm really enjoying this little this fun project, and yeah, I mean, I can't do it without people watching it. So again, seriously, thank you very much. And again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys real soon. Okay, take care. See you later. Bye bye.